What to look for in an agent? I think about this question often if I were to move my family into another state. I've been in real estate for 20 years. I feel very proficient. I feel like you could drop me in any city and I could make a living selling real estate. There's certain things though that I've gained over the last 20 years that are geographically specific. So when I think about what I would do in a new market, if I were going to buy a house or a commercial building in a new market, I'm going to be looking for a couple of different things. The first thing is that I'm going to be looking for somebody that shares my values. Okay. And most likely that person is going to be a small to medium sized brokerage that's not tied to a corporate entity. It's not a Coldwell Banker. It's not a Keller Williams. It's not a Century 21. It's somebody that has a boutique brokerage that I know they're the ones that are making the decisions. I'm working directly with that person and they have capacity to make decisions on compensation, on how they treat me as a client. They make those decisions directly. They're not mandated by some corporate entity. So that's probably the first thing. But outside of that, if you don't have that same connection, and I have friends here in Albuquerque that work for some of those companies that I would hire in a second. It's all about the individual. It has really nothing to do with the corporate entity. There's people that work for some of the large scale brokers that do great. They're excellent. And sometimes those people get a bad reputation in the market because they're busy. Maybe they can't answer the phone. They're selling 400 homes a year. Like that's a really difficult thing to manage. And what I look at is how do they manage their transaction? And a lot of those big teams and a lot of the big brokers, they do such a really good job of managing the transaction and holding everybody accountable. And so those are some things that you really want to look for is, do they share your values? So if you're wanting that boutique feel, if you're wanting to work with the boss, right, you probably want to work with a small broker who has maybe one or two brokers in their office, or the other boss. You want to work with the number one home seller in the area, right? Pick your local billboard, call the number and see what happens. So those are kind of two ends of the spectrum. Hey everyone, Michael here with Absolute Real Estate. Thank you for watching. Do me a favor, like and subscribe below. And if you want more information on real estate and real estate investing, check out the links below and I'll see you on the next video.